Yo. Welcome to Elevated Healthy Channel, where we bring you content for your conscience that makes much sense. Hit that hitchhike button as we get it going. We're doing a reaction to Say He Told the Second Coming video. And this video, so it explains itself. I'll just add my commentary as we go along. But I appreciate y'all for checking in on the live, man. Much love to you. We're going to get it going. Shout out to everybody. Let me get some right quick. Get this right here. Yeah, man, it's pretty interesting the type of comments that's coming about as a result of what's going on in Los Angeles and other cities. Put this up here. There you go. What? Yo, how's y'all weekend going, man? I hope you're having a good weekend. Let me know what y'all got going for the weekend, dog. What y'all got popping, man? What y'all got going on out here, man? Let me know what you got going on, what you got popping, man. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Having a good time, man. All right, let's go with it. All right, y'all. So I'm about to play this video and we'll react to it. But here we go. Subscribe to I'm gonna make sure I got your name right. He told the second coming, man. I'm gonna do a reaction off this video. And here we go. Where's the volume?
I saw somebody earlier making to my black brothers and sisters out there that are the ones that are posting all this. Oh, we just gonna mind our business. And I saw somebody earlier making T-shirts of like a group of like 6 black people, black men and women, sitting on a bench texting on phones while the country is burning up behind them. Let me explain something to you guys. Let me explain something to you. When they get done with the brown people, they'll be coming after you. And if you don't think that's true, you got another thing coming. This is bigger than you, okay?
Man, do you know the history of this nation? Where you been? Where you born in? What school you went to? When has Native Black Americans haven't been, what in your words, came for, sir? I got a video on my channel that explains what's been going on since the United States was called the United States and beyond then too, sir. But continue with your rhetoric.
Because let me explain another thing to you. You sit back and watch millions of brown people be kidnapped and removed from this country. When they do come after you, there's going to be nobody left to stand up for you. And when they're coming after you, how are you going to feel when people are sitting on the sideline like, oh, we just going to mind our business? All this other dumb shit.
Sir, you recall Trayvon Martin? Tamir Rice? Do you call in South Carolina where Dylan Roof went into the church and killed 9 people? Hey, do you recall in Buffalo? So these ain't even like people in positions of power. The regular, normal people with guns that do damage. Slavery? You forgot about that, bro? You forgot about them slave auctions? Huh? Do you know what you're talking about, man? Do you really know? You got a ski mask on, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't even showing my face right now, but what you talking about don't add up, bro, to what you trying to push. Your narrative ain't adding up because you sound like you haven't done any research. Sir, they made laws where you couldn't even look a white man in his face without facing punishment, dog. Black codes. Black man couldn't even get married to a black woman, bro. Huh? What you talking about? I'll continue with this video.
Doing, man, no. It's not the time for that. Power to the people. It's time to come together.
This game, you're not ready for.
Woo, that'll do it.
Okay, look at this.
You don't have to worry about me. You do
Look at
not
this.
have to worry about me.
Look at this.
Woo, that'll do
Y'all see
it.
that? Okay, y'all want us out there. And look at bro. What what where they at to rally behind you, bro? He just said y'all need to come on out there and da 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 da. Okay. Y'all see for yourself. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Bro, I'm gonna look like a straight drop.
You know what's crazy to me, bro, is when they had the BLM protest, everybody was popping out. Every celebrity, YG, the Ball brothers, everybody was popping out. All the sports teams putting BLM on their back, you know what I'm saying, wearing BLM shirts, you know what I'm saying, freedom, wearing all these shirts. You know what I'm talking about the NBA right now, actually. Where is that now? Where are the celebrities now? Where are they protesting now? Where are the teams now? Why is nobody speaking up? Even Kendrick Lamar made a song. Lil Baby made a song. But where's everybody now? Where's all the celebrities? Why is nobody popping out now? Now that everybody's protesting in Los Angeles, San Diego, Chicago, because of ICE, where is everybody now? Why is nobody speaking up? Why is just the minority speaking up now?
Minority. 59% of Latinos assimilate as white and have white on their birth certificate, but you claim minority status when it's beneficial. Yet, I do recall YG and Nipsey Hussle made a song called FDT. Let me see what year they made this song. Hold on, let me just check and see what year they made this song. 2016. 2016. They made this song. I've never heard anybody besides black people bang this song. Never. And yeah, they got a quote in here, right? I'm gonna go to the lyrics. This from YG verse. Hold up. I F for Mexicans, got a plug with Mexicans. When the Loto need a switch, who I call a Mexican. It's Comedy Central as N-word couldn't be the president. Hold up, Nip. Tell the world how you F for Mexicans. 2016, bro. What is you talking about? So why y'all didn't rally behind this and be jamming this everywhere, bro? 2016, man. I ain't heard no Latin artists co-sign this. And if they have, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you have, this ain't told you. I'm talking about for the greater purpose of what this video is all about. Okay, let me find Nip verse. It wouldn't be the USA without Mexicans, and if it's time to team up, ish, let's begin. Black love, brown pride in the sets again. White people feel the same as my next to kin. If we let this N-word win, God bless the kids. God bless the kids is N-word wicked and weird. When me and Nip linked as Bloods and Crips, win your LA rally. We gon' yo ish. Bro, it don't get more blatant than that. They been rallying for y'all. Where was y'all at when this came out, bro? I'll continue.
You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's talking. Nobody's speaking.
I've been seeing so many people asking Asian creators to speak up about the whole riots in LA and all these deportation things. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. Asian people, we support the country. We support
A lot of Asians and black communities making a lot of money off of black people and hire their own people. If you think I'm capping, go to one. Go to black community. Go in them places and see who working it and ask them for an application. Yeah. Every race practices ethno aggregation, but it's only a problem when black people do it though. I'll continue.
the betterment of the country. We support that. So what is there to say? What is there to say? We support the deportations of illegals. It is honestly tiring because here's the thing. We want the country to be better. We want the country to be better. We want the country to, if you did it legally, if you stand in line, if you paid the price, right? You paid the money and all that, you did all the process, the paperwork, all the stuff, which usually most Asian people do. Why would we care about someone jumping in line, crossing the border and all this stuff? Why should
Black people built this nation, man.
we, be happy about that? The U.S. promised, or this presidency promised that they would deport illegal immigrants. They're doing that. Why are you crying? They're doing that. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying about it? This is a thing where, you see it like these immigrants are waving the flags of other countries, burning down the flag of the U.S., and then you think Asian people want to support that? No, they want to stay away from that. They don't want to be grouped in with these people. That's the thing. Asian people want to, focus on themselves and their community.
Again, you hear what he said? They want to ethno aggregate, get all the money, and keep it in their community. So, Native Black Americans, yeah, ethno aggregate and keep the money in your community, establish banks, establish institutions, establish industries that churn that economy. You can continue to ethno aggregate with your people by hiring them so they thus can be able to continue on with that cycle until you build up your economy and you're self-sustained. I think that's the ultimate goal, though.
And their country. They don't want to be grouped in with these people. That's the thing. Asian people want to, focus on themselves and their community and their country. They don't want to be grouped in with these people. So really, stop asking Asian influencers to speak up about it because you won't like what they say. You won't like what they say. So really, it's better off that they do the content that they're doing instead of, say things you don't like. Because here's the thing. Asian people don't want to focus on the negativity and, say what they're really thinking. Deport, right? Deport illegal immigrants. They are fine with it.
Keep that same
Bro, you
energy
came
for
here
your
illegally,
people.
so you're getting sent back. Like, I'm not really understanding where I'm supposed to feel bad. Like, it's the law. Like, that. What? Am I missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other countries illegally and just pop up and start working and all of that without things in order, without abiding by their laws. And to be honest, it's a much worse punishment if we end up doing that. I feel like America is being generous. Y'all are getting caught and then being sent by a plane or sent by a bus back home. That's pretty generous if you ask me. Like, if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, I might not come home. They might lock me up for 50 years for trespassing. Like, I'm confused. The media is trying to make us feel bad, and they're like, oh, this person was 15 years old. He was a hard-working boy. He was in high school, blah, 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 and he was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Bro, you lost me. You lost me. He's illegal. So I'm sorry. Like, that's just what happens. I can't feel bad no more. Everything you said before that is disregarded. I'm sorry.
So let's just be real for a second, right? Dealing with this whole situation of people being deported, being grabbed off of the streets, you know, coming into a different country and all this other type of stuff, right? Let's just make this factually clear. If you take 10 to 15 million Black Americans and they decided
To all of my veterans and active military, we work too hard to not see the fruits of our labor.
to go into
Hey, I got
another
a
country of which is not
I
their
have a
origin,
rhetorical question.
of which they have no citizenship.
What if it was us, right? I think everybody would be trying to rally around us, or they'd be volunteering to be deputized to get us out of this country quicker. Think about that for a second. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really considered that, but we too strong-holded, man, for them to try to call us out, man. Because one thing I noticed is Black community leaders always reference Latinos and say Black and Brown community, right? There was a march in Dallas, a protest for, I believe, Autumn John. And that was the first time I heard a leader from the Latino community acknowledge that what Black people have done made a pathway for Latinos. So do y'all research, man, before y'all come on here and try to call Black people out, man. It'll make sense in the fourth quarter.
Of which they have no skin in the game, of which they never paid any type of tax dollars or anything like that, right? If you took those 10 to 15 million Black Americans, any country in the world, and at a point in time the government got fed up, they got just tired of dealing with the Black Americans being there, and it was like, yo, we're going to deport you guys, we're going to send you guys back. Do you think that anybody around the world would really feel sorry for those 10 to 15 Black Americans? The resounding response answer is a no. Other Black people would not feel sorry for them. Latins wouldn't feel sorry for them. Asians wouldn't feel sorry for them. Africans wouldn't feel sorry for them. Those from the islands would not feel sorry for them. Europeans would not feel. Nobody would feel sorry for them. Because people be like, why would you leave America to go somewhere else? Who told you to do that? Well, this is what you get. You found out and messed around. It will be all of those things that people will say. But now, for whatever reason, everybody's like, these people, they came over.
Yeah, y'all remember the brother in Greece? What happened to the man in Greece? Got killed in Greece, in Athens, I believe. American brother, slaughtered. I can give you another episode when it was a Black couple, husband and wife in Israel, and this dude literally threw up on them. They just minding their business, and his wife threw up on him too, man. Yeah, go watch that video. All you gotta do is type man from Israel and wife throw up on Black couple. You'll see it for yourself. Nah, so just know when y'all try to call out Native Black Americans, man, Do your research first. Then it might be validated. And not only that, actually understand that we've been vouching for Latino for a minute, bro. I just gave you the 2016 FDT lyrics. In 2016, they made that song FDT. I'll continue. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe.
Over here, yada yada yada, no matter what the reason is. They came over here and did this and did that and all this other type of stuff. And it's very bad that they're getting deported. It's very bad that these things are happening. Black people, we need you guys to stand up. Stand up for what? I just gave y'all a short clip. It was about 12 to 15 seconds. It was on CNN, some mainstream media. And you saw what seems to be a black American. Because again, we can't really tell because the mask is on, but I'm just going by the melanation that is there in the haircut, right? What seems to be a black American male being arrested. Now, regardless or not if that is a black American male, the fact of the matter that they put that image up there to try to tell people, to try to warn people that, hey, even if it was a black American, it's like, hey, if we catch you out here, this is what's going to happen.
You and I were both lied to since childhood. We were told since we were her age that we had to save up cash.
And you're the first ones to get arrested.
Hey, who remember that song Kendrick Lamar made represent Compton? When he was like, Compton SAs ain't nothing to F with. Again, validation, bro.
Right? Even if it wasn't a black American male, the image is still put up there in the way that it is in reference to black American males. Again, to say that, hey, if you decide to do this, this is what is going to happen to you. We are waiting on you. We are just buying the time for you to slide through and think that you're going to, try to protest, and we already got some plans for you. But yet you got all of these people out here consistently coming directly at black Americans and trying to tell them that, hey, you guys need to sit up there and protest. You guys need to do this. You guys need to do that. But yet you had this white male in a ski mask, of all things, sitting up there trying to tell black Americans like, yo, you guys want to sit up and say that you don't care and all this other type of stuff. What do you think is going to happen if after they're done with all of the brown folks? The same thing that they've always done in the United States when it's dealt with black Americans.
I want y'all to research all the black towns that black people built after slavery during the Jim Crow era. I'm telling you, I want you to research black codes, okay? And in every state almost that was practicing slavery had black codes, from Texas to Indiana to Kentucky to Louisiana. Black codes, man. And these codes made it to where you couldn't look a white man in the eye. You couldn't read. You couldn't learn how to read. If you were caught young, you couldn't kiss your wife in public. When a white man was walking on the sidewalk, you had to get off of it. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no what they call victim. I'm giving you the history of this nation, man. And nobody likes that when you recall these things from a Native Black American perspective. Or it's get over it. But yet, they still flying that Confederate flag, man. They still talking about this and that. They still talking about the Holocaust. In fact, that's Holocaust museums being built all across the United States. And it never happened over here, right? This what I'm talking about happened over here in the States, people. Let's go.
They're just going to do the exact same things. It's nothing different. They've used the military. They've used the police. They firebombed. They've done the most horrendous things to black Americans. So I'm not understanding the use of scare tactics. And nobody finds it strange that you got one white male, ski mask. I don't even know what that's about. You got the Latins directly out here, Spanish speaking people, and then you got all these others trying to come directly at Black Americans to try to tell them, oh, y'all got to be out here in the protest, and you guys say that all this don't have nothing to do with us. Let me just go back by the numbers again. Number one, white folks voted for Trump and a regime to be in office. Number two, at the highest of the highest, Latins. And like I said before, a lot of y'all think that y'all white anyway. So this is what we are. But the funniest thing is, even with looking at the numbers, which people forget about that, like they forgot about J6, it's very interesting that the Latin community and the supporters don't go after the other Latins that voted for Trump and the Republican Party. I will vote for Donald. Remember that whole song that y'all had? It's funny how y'all not trying to gather all of those folks up.
Let me tell you how funny all this is, right? So I got invited to what they call a Republican. You know how they meet up, these local functions, they Republicans meet up, right? I just go, man, and see what they were talking about. I go up in there and sit at a table and try to say hello to the brother. He was acting all funny. So a white dude come up to me, right? And he asked me, like, what am I doing here? Aren't you a Democrat? And I'm like, well, damn. Man, I just came to see what y'all talking about. I ain't neither one. And last time I checked, a Democrat and a Republican are private organizations. And neither one sent me an invitation. He's like, well, you black because that's y'all vote Democrat. I'm like, man, I don't know. And that's what really just kind of turned me off of all this. They all got their agendas, man. If you ain't really coming from the heart, really trying to help people, man, you all on this side. Reparate the Native Black Americans, man, because we built this nation. We the descendants of those people, man. And if you go check the records, Germany has been reparating Israel to the 80s. I think they still reparating, and other nations. You know what I mean? Go look it up. And you know how many companies still in existence that profited off of slavery? Go look that up. Name a few. New York Life. Black Code. What? Come on now. I ain't gotta make up something, man. This is research. Let's go.
And tell them that y'all got to get them out of this situation. Y'all got like Selena Gomez, Mario Lopez, Jenny Ortega. Y'all got a variety of Latin, Hispanic, whatever it is, individuals out there that could be supporting y'all. But y'all want black celebrities because black celebrities supported black people. Y'all want black celebrities to come out and support y'all and to protest and to say that, have ICE leave y'all alone. Aren't y'all the same group of people that hire your own people and businesses? And y'all make sure that you hire your own. Even if you have a black qualified applicant, you still make sure to hire and put your people directly on before anybody else. So you thought that black people forgot about that? Ain't y'all the same group of people were out there in LA? Y'all had gangs out there just, doing whatnot or whatever, firebombing black homes and being a terror directly to those out there in the black community. I guess y'all thought that we forgot about that. Didn't y'all also have somebody that works in government office making fun of black people? On top of that, using the N-word as well. And this is a Hispanic woman, right? Got her a little bit of white power. She was feeling herself a little bit too much, and she showed everybody exactly what it was. It's very interesting. Ain't y'all the same group of people where we sat up there and told y'all to stop using N-word, and y'all sat up there and told us that y'all can do whatever it is that y'all want to sit up there and do? So again, time and time again, there's a variety of different instances. Oh, also not to forget, also in Chicago, there was a community or a town hall meeting where somebody that can barely speak English, I know they were able to clearly speak Spanish, was trying to tell a black woman, oh, no more money for you. No more money for you. No more Section 8 for you. Oh, that's crazy. That's real crazy. Like I said before, y'all want to go out there and talk real crazy to Black Americans, right? Y'all want to try to call us lazy, that we don't work. Y'all want to be like Fat Joe. I mean, he's Cuban. And y'all want to sit up there and say that, we don't have no culture. We didn't create hip hop. We didn't do this. We don't do. It's some crazy work. But now we don't got to worry about that because, you got ICE out there, looking and shipping people out. It's to the point in time where you got a lot of people that are running, and it's not just Hispanics that are running. You got those from the islands that are also running as well too, because they don't got their papers.
Oh, on another note, it's a lot of other ethnicities getting deported too, and I don't see y'all rallying around them. Jamaicans getting deported, Sudanese. Hey, I ain't see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Come on now. You gotta revolve all the way around, bro. If y'all don't want people to be involved in your plight. One thing you can say about Native Black Americans, bro, they rally for lots of people, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of white people in history that have helped as well. I went to the old African meat house in Boston one time where, Frank Lloyd Garrison, Harry Tubman, and Frederick Douglass meet up and do abolition work. John Brown, and it was even white people that got lynched and hung in Cincinnati because they didn't like what was going on when they had them riots out there. See, that's called research, man. If you know that, you don't know. So when it comes to this, ask yourself one question: if the shoe was on the other foot, would you be propositioning the way you are now with other cultures? Let's go.
They did not, step in line to become citizens. They decided to cut in front of a lot of other people. Matter of fact, there was just a video I gave y'all yesterday or earlier today where a Asian woman stated that she herself is an illegal immigrant by way of her grandfather, but yet she is still in government office, which is a little bit weird to me. I'm not exactly certain how that works and how you can probably say that you are an illegal, but any which way it goes, that's some crazy work. And lastly, the same people that want to protest and say that America's not going to deport them or whatnot or whatever, Viva la Mexico, Viva la Raza, all this other type of stuff. It's crazy how you want to serve two gods, so to say, right? You want to flee your country because either you got pushed out for a variety of reasons or you wanted to be here for a better life or whatever the excuse is, right? You wanted to come across the border, cheat, and cut in front of everybody else in line that's waiting. They're doing the due diligence and proper work, waiting their years to become a citizen. You want to cut in front of line and you don't want to sit up there and do that, which is being disrespectful to other people that are in your exact same circumstances, but they're going the right ways about it, right? But notice how nobody is speaking up for the ones doing the right things. Everybody's speaking up for the ones doing the wrong things. So then you come across here, do whatnot or whatever, and then you want to be illegal and you want to have protest. And not only do you want to have protest, but you want to wave it in the faces of the American public, in front of the other immigrants who did what it is that they needed to do, become citizens. And you want to do this in front of the American just public. Probably said it twice, but it doesn't matter. And you want to let everybody know, like, yo, it's Mexico in here. Nah, you can go back to Mexico. You can go right back there. Because I keep trying to tell people, I'm not sure why people, you can't sit up there and serve God and Satan at the same time. Somebody's going to be jealous. Somebody's going to be mad. And they're going to sit up there and let you know. When
before Mexico became Mexico, it was once indigenous, right? Then a lot of invaders came through there, like Spain. Spain did a lot of damage. I'm just saying, though. Spain owe y'all a reparation, man. I need to be out in Spain, too. Hey, come up off it. I stole a lot of gold from over here, man. Need that back.
both people know that they're being played. It's not going to work out well for the people or the persons that are trying to play both of those entities. And you're going to sit up there and pay the highest price directly for it. So, like I said before, if you're going to be here and be illegal, you better be waving the American flag. That'll probably be your only solitude, your only safety that you just may be able to have. Other than that, like I said before, you're not going to try to tell America what it is that they're not going to do, because they're going to show you exactly who it is that they are, because you want to sit up there and force their hand and think that you got the utmost power, like you're actually.
That part of that area was once conjoined, fought over. What the history books say, it was sold. It's like Texas, Santa Ana, the Yellow Rose story. If y'all know about that story, could have won. Some went on, threw it all up. But I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my main channel too, man. Appreciate you for letting me stream this video, man, to add my take on it. Y'all cool people. Much love to y'all. You know what I'm saying? All respect. Peace, peace.